In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an assignment tracker here in Google Sheets using your pre-built tables. So creating an assignment tracker has never been easier here in Google Sheets, especially with the pre-built tables update. So we're going to start off by creating a dynamic table that will help us in creating that assignment tracker. For the assignment tracker that I'm going to create, I'm going to have 7 columns. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and probably 20 rows to make it safe. There you have it. Once I've selected the number of rows and columns for my table, all I'll have to do would be to right-click on it and select Convert to Table. If I click on that, there you have it. I've quickly created an empty table with these editable columns right here. So with this pre-built table, it definitely makes it easier in editing the type of column that I would need for my table. So first, I'm just going to rename that table. So to rename a table, we're going to click on this part right here. There you go. Press enter and you've successfully renamed that table. Now to rename your columns, all you have to do is to select that and start typing. So the first one would be my assignment column. So this is the column where I'm going to put in the name of the assignments. Next column would be where you're going to be specifying your subject or your course. There you have it. Next column would be the status of that assignment. Here we're going to put in whether that's in progress, pending, or it's already completed. Next column would be our due date. So this is quite important because it would definitely help you track if the due date is already close or if you still have time. Our next column would be the priority level. If this needs to be done right away, then you can have that at either high, low, or medium. Next column is our type, the type of assignment that we have. Now this can be a group assignment, a presentation, or a report. You can definitely categorize that with this column right here. And lastly would be our notes. So if there are additional things that you want to remind yourself about this assignment, this is where you can put it. So now I can adjust the size of my columns right here by clicking on the end of that column, making sure that now we can see all of the column names with our headers. Next part would be to edit the column type for each of these columns. So for example, for our assignment, that will be our simple text. We can edit the column type by going to that dropdown, select Edit Column Type, and select Text here. So we have the option to put in a number, text, date, dropdown, checkbox, smart chips, or nothing. So go to Text, and there you have it. You will have that T icon on the left side of your column name. Next one, for our subject and course, I'm going to be editing this as a dropdown. I have predetermined options for this one, which are the subjects that I'm taking for this semester. So if you click on that dropdown and select Edit Column Type, we can go to dropdown right here. So that would automatically create those dropdowns for that column. And on the right side, we have our data validation rules where we can put those options. So I'm going to be putting in 5 options right here. And here we have them. So 5 options that I can quickly select with this dropdown right here. Once you've entered the subjects, just click on Done. There you have it. If I click on one of these dropdowns right here, here are those 5 options. There you have it. The same with our status. I'm going to create another dropdown for this one because for the status, I'm only going to be having 3, which would be not started, in progress, and completed. So I'm going to do the same thing. Go to the dropdown, select Edit Column Type, and go to dropdown. Put in those options. There we have it. And once you're done putting those options, just click on Done at the bottom right corner. And again, if you click on one of those dropdowns, it will show you those options. For the due date, because this is a date, we can quickly format this column into a calendar. So if we go to our Edit Column Type and select Date, it will give you more options where you can include the date and time or just the time. But we're just going to select Date right here. So if I double click on one of those cells, there you go. It will show me the calendar where I can quickly select a date. Next, for our priority level, again, that's going to be a drop-down. Go to Edit Column Type, select drop-down. Here, we're just going to have 3 options again. That's high, medium, and low. Once you've entered those options, again, just click on Done, and there we have it. For the rest, we have the type. We can just format that as a text, also with our notes. You can just input the text that you need for these columns right here. And so with that, we can now start filling in our assignment tracker. If let's say I put in the first assignment right here. After I've typed it, now I can select which subject this falls into. There you go. With that drop-down, I don't have to manually input the subject every time. Same with our status. Let's say we haven't started yet. And the due date for this one, if I double click on this column, I can go to the next month and select this date right here, which will automatically fill in that cell. Priority level, again, we have 3 options. This is going to be medium, and the type would be an individual assignment. So you can just put that in there. There we go. And for the notes, anything that you want to be reminded of when it comes to this assignment. Let's say this one includes charts showing market segmentation. Press enter. There you have it. You can quickly readjust the size of that column by double clicking on this part right here. There you have it. And with that, we were able to create an assignment tracker using our pre-built tables right here in Google Sheets. And if you still need some extra help with Sheets, I've got a free guide linked in the description below that you can check out. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful videos, and I will see you in the next one.